This is Damon Stevens of Fenwell Builders. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, 2022, and this is a stock market update for trades of the day. And we just continue to consolidate on this market. But boy, if you're a day trader or a scalper, boy, market's doing great for you. Lots of volatility out there. So be careful if you're out there, if you're new, and also make sure you're locking profits in because there's not a lot of follow through on these stocks as we trade them. So you got to take profit along the way. Again, we're not financial advisors. Everything we're bringing to you is for information purposes and showing you just what we're looking at and what we're trading throughout the day, and hoping that it helps you out in your own trading or gives you ideas as far as what's out there in the marketplace to trade. Let's get right into it and take a look at the chart, see what's going on. So Dow Jones closed up 1.71%, NASDAQ down 1.22%, and S&P 500 down 0.06%. So pretty much flat. You see there are FANG stocks. Money moved out of the FANG stocks. So you see this, day to day, sometimes week to week, ebb and flow of money either to the sidelines or in and out of one sector into others. And so you can see here, obviously, energy, real estate, consumer goods, healthcare, all strong today, and tech definitely was on the weaker side of things today. So money moving in and out. Also, we're in earnings, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. The earnings are also important and play a role in helping to determine which way the market's going to go. Looking at our over our scanner, nothing that we traded today off the scanner. We have one that we were watching from last week into this week. So we'll cover that one on the chart real quick, see if there's additional trades that we can get out of this, and then we'll get into the core of our stock. So SEV, this is one that continue to give a couple of day trades. You can see here the last couple of days, including today. We did have a little bit of pullback yesterday, down to down to this level here as far as around 688, high of $8. So nice scalp trade off this one. You did have to be fast on it. It wasn't quite as high. We're really looking for a continuation play up to the top of our trend line, maybe around 950. So we'll see if we get that. If we get a rally off here, as long as it stays above the 20, I like it for a continuation play. So we'll see what we get tomorrow. Definitely on our short list as far as small cap stocks. As far as earnings are concerned, the big one today was Tesla, and the big one yesterday was Netflix, and we'll cover those as well on the charts. Very interesting to see what's going on there. But as we get into tomorrow, we have American Airlines, Snapchat, AT&T, Dow, and several others. And then on Friday, you have Verizon, SAP, American Express. So you can see here, we kind of laid out the whole, the next few weeks for you. So you can kind of take a look at what we're looking at. We're looking for trades. I did not trade Tesla, but I am watching it. I was not willing to gamble on the sidelines based on the pullback today, but looking for a trade tomorrow for sure. So I stayed on the sidelines this time on Tesla. It looked like a risky trade, so I just stayed there, and I'll wait till tomorrow, and we'll get something off of it tomorrow. But definitely want to show you what's going on. Netflix, boy, it had bad earnings report and sold off for us. And then you see this is a 1 month chart. And the reason I want to show you 1 month is you see that we started selling off really back in January was a heavy sell-off, and then we just kind of continued to sell off. But boy, we had a big, huge sell-off the other day on earnings when earnings were bad. You can see here we just tanked down really low, and actually today we were around 226 area, actually a little bit lower than that, 210. So we're below these moving averages. So if you look across the chart here, we are actually in the range that we were back right here on this little candle here, which was a candle established back in 2018, January 2018. So Netflix has really lost, from its glories, at this close to 700, it's down here at 226. So amazing. Hopefully you caught this line up here, but amazing drop on this stock here. And just continue to get a beating. Now we do have the 200 down here at 181.65. We'll see if that provides some support. But if you look back here, it could go lower. But boy, this is really a huge sell-off. So looking for watching Netflix possibly for a rebound at some point off these levels. But right now it's just getting slaughtered. And definitely shorting opportunities here. So I know several people are shorting this stock. We've shorted it before as well. But Netflix is, definitely down there. IBM, so IBM off of its earnings did pop up here. It was trading over here today. A pretty tight range. A couple dollars, but looking for a way to either break out above here, above 139.56 or break below the 20. But right now we've just been kind of consolidating out there. Tesla. So here's Tesla. It was at 1037, right? 1034. And, I don't know if this will end up doing the typical accumulation distribution process or not. So the accumulation distribution, how you can recognize it is typically you get two new highs, you get a pullback, you get a higher high, and then you'll get a higher high, and then a flush on the stock. So don't know if that's going to provide that to us or not, but I am paying attention to this now, especially since I see these higher highs here and then this one here after a pullback. So we'll see if this continues to rally up here. If it does, we can break up hopefully back towards 1100 range. So just kind of keep an eye on this one. But definitely you see where we sold off here. I saw this sell off during the day. I was like, okay, we're down for critical support and we broke through a lot of these other support levels. Could this hold? But I'm like, but we're below all the moving averages. Very bearish right at the bottom. I'm like, okay, and I don't have time to babysit this one right now. So I did not get in. I thought about it, but I thought, no, I'm not going to gamble money. I'll just wait and pull a trade tomorrow. Because even if I get $5 or $10 on Tesla, it's a great day. So you see, if you were on it and you're on the right side of this trade, a huge rocket ride. Boy, just amazing rocket ride up here. Did find resistance just above where we were before, 1046, and then a pullback here. So it's kind of a little bit chopped. So this could become a range tomorrow, 1016 to 1046 or even higher. So looking for a play tomorrow on this. But congratulations if you got this on the downside or the upside. But for traders, this volatility is a beautiful day, right? A sell off, and if you caught it on the bottom, nice rally up, made big bucks on this one. Carvana. So I'm showing this one on a 15-minute chart as well. You can see that we had the little sell off here. And this one's really surprised me after hours. I did get a little bit of Carvana just right off the bat, and then I got out of it. And if I had time, I would have stayed in it and got more of this. But you see the interesting thing on Carvana is, earnings came out, it wasn't that great. And we had a little bit of a sell-off from this $94, clear down to $69. And then a bounce that would clear back up, clear over up here over $100. And then a pullback. To around $90, and then a rally back up. So you see just this chop now that we're in. So looking for Carvana and Tesla are definitely in my short list tomorrow. Should have a lot of volatility, a lot of movement in these two stocks. And so hopefully we can take advantage of that. But exciting to see, but really interesting moves on earnings right now, and really, wild swings, in both directions. So just be careful if you're trading out there, or if you've not locked profits in on some of these stocks that you've been holding long-term, or through buying the dip, just definitely make sure you lock in some profits. Or if you're in long-term, you can let it run. But boy, there's some pretty hefty moves. As far as Apple's concerned, Apple's kind of just in this consolidation area here as well. It's sandwiched between the 50 and the 100. So looking for a breakout above the 50 for a rally up towards 175, or a breakdown that will take us on a short ride down to 157. Baba, you'll see here, Baba, we talked about this on our video. If this started breaking down, it may come back in and continue to go lower. And it broke our support line here. It's now into the same channel and where this is. We should hopefully bounce off of here at 87 because we had a nice rally, nice big, breakout bar from that area. If not, we continue to break down. So I got these lines all marked out here, 86.25, 82, 73. So those are all levels we could hopefully find support as we break through each of those. NVIDIA, you can see here, nice consolidation area. So we're looking for a breakout here to get things moving on a video. But in the meantime, we just scalp through the day, just catch some of this range. This is a pretty good range today. So, we'll see, but, look for a breakout above this 225 area or a breakdown below 212 for a short. So here's our Tesla trade. So this is on the daily chart. So you see it down here towards 50, not above the 20, which after hours it is. So we'll see if we can hold this. If we can stay above, it's 1,005, look for a rally up. We got a long gap, a long play up here to 1152. If it breaks down below the 50, then we'll probably come down here, towards 890 area. Occidental, flat. Just consolidating here, looking for this to break out above 63 or below 58 for a short. J&J, close on a new high. So 183.89, almost 184. Looking for a continuation play to 186 or 188. If we break down below the 20 moving average at 179, then we'll probably come down to 174. Income America continue to go up. So you can see that money is moving to these other sectors, and that's why I keep these on the list. So if we start to see a move, that we can move the money and move with the money, and that way we continue to take advantage of these. But you can see here, hit the 20 moving average, got rejected off that, pulled back a little bit, still close above the yesterday's candle. So looking to see, if it breaks below this candle, we'll short it. If it gets above this 40.31, we'll continue on the long side of this stock. Amazon consolidating. You can see it went up to resist. It went up and got rejected, under this 100 and pull back here. So we're just kind of this little chop fest here for a while. So, this provides great day trades because, these trades, could be up to $100 for a move, which is great. You can just kill it on Amazon. So just be careful, make sure on the right side of the trade as we chop up and down, that each day you're on the right side of that trade. And so you'll continue to do well. Again, subscribe to our videos, watch and like our videos so that we can continue to bring this content to you. We put this out there on finwealthlive.com with some free training, free Discord, where we post numbers pre-market. So you have a game plan before you go to the market. And, we've typically, our stocks have been hitting, 5 or 6 of those numbers every day. So we're having really good odds there. So just definitely take advantage of that service. And we also have a membership service out there. If you want additional in-depth training and other services that we provide, that's available as well. But yeah, continue to watch it and continue to participate with us. U.S. government, so you can see here we pulled back on this 10-year bond. So, just kind of sit in this consolidation area now. Dollar, kind of pull back a little bit as well. Consolidating. VIX pull back here just above the 20. The more we get below the 20, the more likely we're going to rally up. So looking to see if VIX is going to pull down tomorrow even more. If it does, tomorrow will be another green day. So just be prepared. But if it spikes back for some reason, then watch the market turn. We're going to have the SPY. We close above the 20. So a nice bullish move up. Rejected at resistance, pulled back. But we stayed above the 20. So this is the first candle we have where we broke out of this little channel here. So if we break back down below 444 tomorrow, then it's just a failed breakout. So we tried to break out today, we just failed. So this might just continue to trace back down here at the bottom. If we were to break down through the 437 area, then we could, start to have a failure here and get into a bear market. So just be careful on both sides, but we really need to get above 450 if you want to continue to rally up in a bullish formation. So on triple Qs, consolidating here, see we had a failure at the 20, so we need to get above this 20 moving average to really kind of rally up here. Otherwise, we're just kind of locked in this lock area where we're just kind of going back and forth. But you can still make money on that area. But if you're a long-term trader on your long-term portfolio, you just don't really see anything moving. Semiconductors pulling back up here. Talked about this being a double bottom. Looks like it may fulfill that, but we really want to see a continuation play up here and then a pass, above that. So we'll see if it can do that. Right now, it got rejected at the 20. We get above 253, look for a long up to the 50 moving average. we break below 247, look for, a pull back here, back to support around this 237 area. Dow Jones, nice big huge gap up here. This could become an island out here possibly. We'll see if this tops out or not. If it gaps back down tomorrow, we got an island topper. So just be careful for the downside. It's possible it could come back, touch the gap and rally back up here, but it does have resistance at 354. And that's been a big area of resistance before. So it might take a while for the Dow Jones, but Dow Jones is leading us on a nice bullish run here. So we'll see if it continues. IWM, same little candle you can see that we have on Dow and also on the SPY. So, the markets are trying to move together. They're trying to, break through these resistance areas, and it's just a little tough. So we'll see, see last time we had this, this little, almost doji looking, we moved up the next day, pulled back, had another one, pulled up, and now we're here again. So does this pull back down again tomorrow? Well, if it breaks 201, it's going to be a shorting opportunity. If it, breaks above yesterday close and moves higher, then we're rallying hopefully to 206. Financials, very flat, popped up here, very flat, closed above the 20 though. So see if we can get a continuation play, but we're sandwiched between the 50 and the 220. So break below the 20 is a short, above the 50, and we got a long on our hands. Energy sector, consolidating here. So I got this breakout line in here that we've had for a few days at 81.50. Break above there for the bulls. Break below 79 for the bears. XLV. Looking at XLV, we can see here that we've pulled back and we're starting to rally back off that 20 moving average. Looking for a breakout above 140 for a run up to 143 or a breakdown to 138. Gold's in here flat consolidating here. It might be here for a while. We might just be stuck in this little channel here. So definitely got to break either above this 1977 area or break below 1718 for a short. Bitcoin, we started to rally up here. We kind of broke through this resistance area, but we're stuck. And we have this big breakdown candle here that we got to get through. So looking for a play above 42,000 for a rally up towards 44. If we stay out here too long, it could break back down here and we could just be stuck in this little channel here and locked in. So we'll see if we can hold it. But this is the second day failing to break above that area. So we'll see what the next couple of days brings. Ethereum kind of follow right along with Bitcoin. So it's kind of in this lock area. It's locked between the 50 and the 100 moving averages. So it's got to break below for a short or above to go long. Luna, trying to break above. It got above all the moving averages. Now we just got to rally up towards this 104.76 area. If we break below 87 or 88 area, then it'll be a short on Luna. So that's our cryptos, our stocks, and our small caps, and the things that we're trading and looking at trading each day. So definitely join our Discord and join us in the morning for our trading and see if we can kill this market and take advantage of what it's providing every day in this world of volatility. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow night and see how your trading went and talk about what follows up as we come into closing this week out. Good night.